Hi guys, what's up? So today it's a special day because first of all we are talking about F3K DLG. It's a review about a new model, and secondly it's my birthday. We are the 20th of April and it's my birthday, as I already said. Let's go ahead and talk about this new old glider. So this new old glider is the SNIPE 1 SN, so short nose. It's not a modified version by Vladimir, because maybe you know people who flown for Team Vladimir at the World Championship was SNIPE 1 with slightly modification to be like the SNIPE 2 will be. It was test version. So this one is a complete standard version of the SNIPE 1 short nose, so you can buy the exact same one at your local retailer. So this one is a standard layup, so 229 grams, ready to fly at 66 mm CG. The fuselage, as I already said, is a short nose, so the nose is something like 2 centimeters shorter than the original one back in the days, and it improves some things. Don't know what exactly, because I didn't own one standard nose, so I like this one a lot. Just to talk about something really important, I think. Why did I took a SNIPE 1 for myself? Because as I already said for Vercelli, I was not feeling about flying on 6.4. I know everyone who was at Vercelli, and I was not feeling about launching something like 7 or 8 meters lower than them. I know my launch with the 6.4 when I am in really good shape is around 70 meters. Okay, so when I'm really pushing, and it's not that high for be comfortable for me, because I'm used to be higher than this, and I was knowing the SNIPE is a bit better, something like 74 to 76 meters for standard launch, not pushing hard. For my 6.4 is 68, so it's like 8 meters, and it's a lot. So I said, okay, I prefer to fly a SNIPE 1 because I'm not anymore in Team Amsor. So I prefer to fly a SNIPE 1 and be really cool, because I know I'm high. This glider is a standard one, as I said, and I was quite surprised when I opened the box, because all the parts are shiny. Really all the parts, and the tails, vertical and horizontal, the wing, and the fuse to any part of the fuse, the nose, this part which is soft because it's only the tube is going from the nose to the end of the tail, so all is shiny. And I was surprised about these little waves. I already have seen them before, but not really pay attention about that. But yes, it surprised me, but I don't care because it's shiny, and this fuselage is so stiff. It's okay. I tested the SNIPE 2 fuselage, it's even more stiff, but for a round like this, it's really round and it's so stiff. So well done Vladimir. So as always, it's only my opinion. If you have a different opinion, feel free about that, because I'm like you, I'm on my own, and I could be very out of this. So, and many people ask me directly when I get it, will you put a T-peg or not? And yes, I did. So as you can see, I used the SNIPE peg, the original one, and I put it in the wing as it should be. So it was the most stressful part of the build for me, because I never did that before, only on the Strike 2, but I think it's not the same thing. And I was stressed because if you miss this part, your wing is nearly done. So if someone know how to fix a wing when you broke a peg or misinstall a T-peg, please comment down below, because I think it will be helpful for some people. And I was stressed about that because even if you need to make an hard point for a vertical peg straight in the wing, if you miss the installation of the peg, you can just cut it and put a new one. That's it. And it's not a big pain in the butt. This one was really stressful, but I managed to do it correctly, and now I can tell you when when I managed to do it correctly, I like T-peg, yeah, because it's really stronger than a standard peg. I am not worried at all about breaking it out of the wing like a standard peg. So yes, for launch, it's good. I agree. Okay. Now about all the glider, one thing make me worried about is the nylon nut here, and it looked like it don't care about my big fat strong launch. It's just still good, so it's strong enough. Yeah. About the tails, I already talked about that. It's a bit heavier than I am used to. It's something like 12.7 grams for both tails, but I have only 2.2 grams in the nose, so it's a good weight. It's a good weight. I really like the linkage, how it works, because it's really simple. I just changed something compared to the manual. I didn't use the white tubes. I put some carbon tubes for make push rods, direct push rods, and it's a bit, I think, a bit stiffer, a bit lighter, all these things. But so I leave all the piano wire in one piece and slide the carbon tube on it, so it makes it stiffer and it's still really light. And I put CA in the tube for sure. So the nose is open. There is my layup. So I use 4 KST X08 V5 as always, 1 T2 600mm 30C, and 1 D4R2 receivers, which is there. So maybe I didn't say that yet, but my CG is 66mm from the leading edge, and I found this with the Vortex 3 is one of the most easy to set for the CG, because even if you are too much forward or too much rearward, this glider will still fly well. But you have one point where you will be really good, and even if it's raining a bit or something like this in a contest, you will not feel that much the water on the tails or something like this, because it's not super sensitive to the CG, and I like this a lot. For me, it's a big thing. So you know, you can find all the specs of this glider on anywhere on the internet. So and to be honest, I don't want to say anything wrong about this glider, because I don't know it exactly for the wing area, all these things, but I know this glider fly well, and it's good. So I don't know what to say more about this glider, so that's a bit it for my bench breakdown. Next time it will be the flight review, so I leave you right now with some launch clip. See you next time, bye.